welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3 Rotational Play. We're here with the single moms, I believe this family's called. So Fiona and Molly and Sandy and River are all living here. What's her face is still sleeping. Fiona is still asleep. Molly is teaching Sandy how to talk, and for some reason her hair it's really glitchy. So I'm actually gonna quickly just take her into Cass and fix her hair. I'm just gonna pretty much choose the same hair again and it'll fix it. I did go through and change some hairstyles. I got some new ones. And then I changed like some of the hairs I had. I made them like I got a version of them that's a lower poly count, which is so much better for your game personally, in my opinion. But they can look a little bit different. So yeah, so I have some new hairstyles. They're all default replacements, and if you guys ever want to grab these default replacements, I get them all from a site called Emily CC Finds, I believe. I could always put the link down below. Is this what she's wearing? No, but that's really cute. Look at that. That's cute. Trying to find the one she had because I really liked it. It's not that one. It was like a longer ponytail. I got a whole bunch of new ones now. So hopefully, like a lot of the people, we don't have to change their hairstyles. Where is her hair? Oh no. If I go back, will it like look proper? Is that possible? Oh, we went back to that one. That's right. Does it fix it if I go back again? No, it still looks weird. Why can't I seem to find this hairstyle? I wouldn't have deleted it completely. I would have just gotten a lower poly count, so it should still be here. I just feel like I'm missing it for some reason. What the heck is this doing? Why is it doing that? Looks like I have two of that one, which is weird. Where did it go? I didn't see it. Is it in ponytails? Or is it in like the normal hairstyles? I'm not really sure. This looks really bad. So I really need to change it. If I can't find it, I'll have to swap it to that one or something similar. Where is it? I really liked it. It was like one with a really long braid on the one side. Is it this one? No, but that's really similar, so I might go with it. Alright, well. I am not seeing it. Okay, well, we're just gonna go with this one because it's pretty similar. Man, I don't like it as much though. What about this? No. Why is it missing? Man. She had really long hair. And I don't want to have it be different. Like, I want her to still have her long hair. No, the shaved side of the head doesn't work for that one for me. I feel like I already put that on somebody else. I'm trying not to repeat hairstyles too. So that's something that's, you know, kind of hard to do because I'm not 125% sure. Okay, so far I kind of like this one, but I really wanted that braid. What about this one? No. Could give her the bandana one that we saw on the with the accessories, I guess. Or see what some of these are. Wow, that one's still really weird. Obviously all of them have not been completed yet, so there is some that still need to be completed, like, you know, like this one and that one and stuff. So some of them have not been completed and default replaced. But it's this one. See, and it's really weird, right? I may have to go back and try and find the other version of that one that I had. Because I really liked it on her. I thought it was really nice. I wish you could do this one without the bandana. Make her happy. I would do that one if it was longer. Man, this is going to take so much time. Probably just going to need to pick one and then like redo her hair off camera because I don't want to spend my whole time trying to find a hairstyle for her. And I'm really not feeling anything I'm seeing so far. So, you know what, I'll just give her, I hate how it like floats. Like, that's one thing that I don't like. Alright, for right now I'm going to give her that. Because I don't want to spend all my time working on that. But I do want her hair changed because that looked really bad. I'm going to try to find that hairstyle again. See if I can find it and then put in a different version of it. Because I don't really like the one that it has. Okay, so she needs to go to work, and I think today is Sandy's birthday, so we do need to prepare for that, which we can do. So Sandy right now needs to have some fun, and she can go ahead and come on over here and play with this. I'll go ahead and change this. Oh, it's already on low. Okay, that's fine. Is she ever gonna get up? I was just gonna say, man, she is sleeping all day long. So she wants to get a part-time job, and this family isn't really rich. So if River ever wanted to go off to college or something, I feel like she would have to pay for her on her own. So I'm thinking of having her go ahead and get a part-time job so she can start putting away some money for college and such. She does also want to call someone, and I'm going to go ahead and let her chat with Lisa Bunch on the phone. They are pretty much like kind of like neighbors. The Bunches live, I mean, I guess not really because they live over here. Oh no, they live right there, right? That's the Bunches. Yeah. So she lives down the road from her. I mean, that's technically like a bike ride away. So I'll have her call her and chat with her so that she can get her social up, which will be great. And then she needs fun. So let's go ahead and have her just do her homework real quick when she's done. And then she does still want to learn to drive, and she's getting very close to aging, so we should definitely get that done sooner rather than later. The baby says she ages up today or in a day. So what does she age up tomorrow then, I guess? That's interesting. Buy a fairy house. Okay, so looking at River's like traits for a part-time job, she's neat, perfectionist, and artist. I wish there was a part-time job at the art museum, but unfortunately there isn't. And I don't know if there is like a custom job that you could get to have a part-time job there. So right now, I think we'll just let her go to the day spa and grab a part-time job. She could be maybe a spa specialist would be good for her. And then she can bank that money whenever she gets it. I'll just have to set up her banking account and then like how much she would bank from her job. Okay, so she starts in about an hour. Why don't you go ahead and greet him? This is Jared Frio, and I think her and Jared are romantic interests. So let's stop writing that book and let's greet him. He is at your front door, and we shouldn't be rude. Okay, so she's still building skills on that, so that's great. And now the music got too loud, so we are going to go ahead and just turn it right off because it is way too loud. I thought it was loud before, but it said it was on low, so I was letting it go. That was extremely loud. It's way too loud. Okay, Jared, what do you need, buddy? Did he seriously just come over here to stare at us? Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and... Oh. He's literally insulting us. How dare he? Okay, so she's gonna go grab her job. Prep school is so fancy. The food they serve in the cafeteria is way better than the food at home. Probably because your mom doesn't know how to cook, so I can only imagine. Okay, let's go do this. Where is she headed out to? We'll have to call a babysitter. She is going to a lot, so we're going to have to go with Miss Fiona. And she wants to learn the writing skill, so instead of having her go home because it'll get rid of the babysitter, let's actually have her head over to the library. In here. And there is... Yes. Let's have her go here. There is... you have to make a donation here. It's only $15 to use the computer. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get that done. And then I'm going to let her come in here and she is going to practice writing until she learns writing, which would be great. Okay, so over with Fiona. This music is so loud. Go ahead and banish. 15 is the donation price. I'm trying to look them out here because it's so loud when you're in there. Holy smoke runes. Okay, where would the ghosts be? There's one here. How many are we looking for? We're looking for 3. So that's 1, 2, and that means we have one more ghosty losty around here. Here it is, green. Okay, so while she's working on that, we can check on her. She wants to paint, so that is something that we could do for her as well. But she did donate to learn the writing skill at the library, so that is what we're going to have her do. Who was that? Who is this? Anna Lundy. Okay. Looking snails. I like her skin tone. It's very beautiful. Looks very, like non-blemished, which is really nice. What the heck? Hank.
Snick.
These two. This is priceless. Priceless moments. And then this is Nancy. Nancy's here reading a book. What book is she reading? Mars Real Estate Do's and Don'ts. Okay, well, she's looking to buy a planet, so I guess. And then the Andrews are here. Who knows where their kid is? Because they ain't here. She didn't get the third one, must be. Okay, so I'm gonna pause because it's real loud. And let's see if we can find it real quick for her. Sometimes you have to press play for you to see it, especially if it was in the middle of like teleporting, which can be really annoying. Which it looks like it is. It's probably why she wasn't able to grab it. Oh man. Where is it? It's not there. That's her wings. Look at the sink is broken. Priceless. Where is this ghost? Oh, here it is. Banish that sucker. Okay, so she's almost done. She wants to paint. She wants to learn to drive. She still wants to meet a vampire. Does she know any vampires personally? Well, she knows Molly. Molly is a vampy. Oh no. Susan's hair is messed up. I guess I shouldn't have changed poly counts because I feel like things got screwed up. Oh, that's annoying though. Some people's hair doesn't look any different. Some people's does. It's irritating. Okay, she's almost done, and then she needs first. Oh boy. Okay, so she learned writing. And then she has another job to do. She's really tired, so I'm gonna actually send her home. She finished up here anyways. I feel like she should come over here and drink from someone. Who does she not like? We should just drink from this person, honestly. But does she not like somebody? Cheryl Early. Where is this person? Let's go see if we can drink from them. I was just gonna say because like I think it's a negative interaction to do this, so I don't really know. Can we can't greet her or anything because we literally don't have the options because she's still at work technically. She'll work until 9, so like 2 more minutes. She's texting Gage, Bryety, or whatever his name is. Can we come here? Drink. That's what we want to do. We want to drink from her. We don't like her, so she might not allow us to. We might actually have to like force ourselves to do it. I don't know if you can in this game like hypnotize them to give you a drink, like you can in Sims 4. I think you have to be friendly with them. um, um, okay, what happens if we make her think about you? Oh, is that romantic? I didn't mean that. I didn't think that was a romantic thing. Can we now drink from her? So she's not really... Oh, she's still negative with us. Ooh, okay. That's not working. What about Fiona McIrish? I value my precious plasma, and you're not getting your mouth on it. Try the hospital or something. Could we drink from Fiona, you think? You think Fiona would allow us to drink from her? Because, I mean, she is working, so... But... Oh boy. It's getting hot and heated in here. She has to do how many spirits? 5? Oh boy. Okay, and I think she has to take care of the baby now because I think the person left. Where's the baby? Who is this? Paparazzi's just chilling outside my door. Okay, can you change her diaper real quick? Because it's really stank. And can you feed her on the floor? And then go ahead and use the bathroom real quick. And then you can go ahead and plop her in the crib. And then go ahead and eat some autumn salad and then head to bed maybe. There we go. Did she allow her to drink? Offer nutrients. Perfect. Oh, she hasn't done it yet, so we're going to still see it. I might take a photo of this because this might be my cover photo because this is going to be a priceless moment, you know. So let's put the walls up so I can see this freaking ghost. Come on. Oh my goodness. Is this not going to work? Alright, try again. Sometimes I feel like when they have to travel a very far long ways, it just doesn't work. I don't know. It's weird. But we're going to take a photo of this because this is like priceless moment. She's like helping her friend pretty much stay alive. The face. The face is what gets me. Alright, that's perfect. Can you even tell what she's doing? The door is weird in the background, I feel. Hold on, maybe if I like put it up and then I like, there we go. Now we're cooking. Okay. There we go. All right, that's perfect. Okay, now you can go ahead and head home. The only reason I wanted her to drink from a person is it keeps her full longer, and we have a lot less issues with having to feed her again, and like, you know, it's more nutritious for her, and we don't have to spend money to do so. We don't have a whole bunch of money to be spending on plasma fruit, honestly. So like for her, she might need to learn gardening to keep herself alive if that's what she wants to do, because it can get really costly to keep buying plasma fruit all the time if your family isn't exceptionally wealthy. So in my personal game of my rotational play, I'm on, I think it's round 2, or actually I think it's round 3, and I've started renovating these lots. So what I'm going to do is when I'm done renovating them on my personal one, I think I'm going to save them to my bin and then go from there. So that when I create them here, I don't have to create them again. Unless I don't like what I do. But I feel like I will. So I feel like it'll be okay. Alright, she's just finished eating and then she's headed to bed. And see, she said this is drink for fairy. Oh, I forgot that's an even extra bonus because she's a fairy. Oh, I forgot about that. I wasn't even thinking about that when I was having her ask for her to feed on. I wasn't even thinking about the fact that she's a fairy. I was just thinking about the fact that you know, it's her friend and it's better just nutritionally for her to drink from a person rather than a fruit or like a plasma pack because they don't do as much. But that's okay. It's going to be great. It's going to be even better now that we've, drank from a fairy. Where do I want to put those? She wants to buy her daughter a dollhouse. And since she's about to become a child, I thought we could do so. I wish we could put it in her inventory so she could give it to her as a, whatchamacallit, but we can't. I just clicked in to read her to sleep because I was literally going to do it and then she just passes out. Okay, fine. She's only got one more. She's literally taking forever to do these 2 little missions. Or, like, little jobs. This is too much. Banish. She is weakened now, unfortunately, too. So, because she fed her plasma. But that's okay. It's only for 21 hours. Okay, so we should be done, and that should get her some more money, which is great. Okay. So now we should be able to head home. And yeah. So I'm going to let her daily expenses go into the family funds. And then I'm going to have her do every Sunday she'll get the 280 for her stipend. I just think that's better. And then she does have a job. So I'll have to get her a banking account. Because I'm pretty sure they would have like a little bit of money like combined for the family bills and such. But I think they would have like their own banking accounts per se. So they wouldn't share all of their money, I don't think. So go ahead and we'll go and let you get some autumn salad. And then I'm going to go ahead and have her set up a banking account. We're going to open an account for her. We're going to open one for River as well and for Molly. And then eventually Sandy will get her own. But right now, like, she doesn't have child support coming in because we don't even know who her dad is. So, yeah. So there will be no child support payments for her. And we won't have to worry about anything there because once the child becomes a child, the child support payments, I'm going to start banking them if the family doesn't need it for bills or whatever to keep the child literally fed in a house over their head, which this family doesn't. They have a little bit of money anyways. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to give the kids the child support money. It's going to be like kind of like a start to their college fund because the kids that do go to college are going to need money to go to college. So, yeah. Okay, so Fiona is done eating, and then she's gonna clean up because I think she's neat. No, she's not. I don't know why she's gonna clean up. I'm shocked. But that's great because that means our house isn't gonna be filthy. I don't think these guys have a maid, so it's probably best she does clean up anyways. And then let's just get her in here. She just want to read a book about social networking, and that might be a really good idea. She also wants to buy a fairy house. I think they're expensive though. Also, I think we need to, I think we personally need to throw a party for Sandy. I don't think we have yet, so we will need to do that too. But let's go ahead and get her bank account open. It's going to be $280 a week, and it does cost $25 to do that. So then we can do configure. We'll do set up direct deposit. And we'll do the amount is $280. That should be good. Auto deposit is $280. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and let her go to bed just to fill her bar. I think she's the only one that has a computer. So everyone will have to come in and use it when they get up to, like, for their day to set up their accounts. They'll have to come in here and do their online banking and open the accounts, but that's okay because it'll all work out. This university diploma, I am going to delete it because it's not real, and she doesn't like dirty things. Okay, the carpool is coming for her. She wants to hang out with Claire, which we could do that. Take a shower. We'll also have you go ahead and open your accounts. And this will be my last day for these guys. Thursday. I believe that's right. I believe that their Thursday is the last day for this family. Let me just look. Single moms. Thursday is the last day for these guys, and then we go down to the Jelenas. Jamie Jelena is in that home. So I can't get rid of these. I thought I had a mod to prevent this from happening. So they don't get stuck in their inventories anymore, but I don't know. I don't seem to understand why. So for work, she works for 3 hours, $33. She'll bring home $99. But I think we'll just top it off and do 100 deposited for her for each day she goes to work. So we'll have you go to school when you're done getting your banking online done. One serving of any recipe. Alright, we're gonna serve up some breakfast. We'll make up some pancakes. Because there is no leftovers in there other than autumn salad. That's not a breakfast food in my opinion. How much did I say? 100. Okay. Almost forgot. Well, she has to set it up and then we'll do it through her inventory like we did her mom. Configure. Set up direct deposit. She'll get 100 deposited every time she goes to work, which would be fantabulous. So we did start her banking account a little late. She's about to age up to a young adult, and she'll either decide to go to college or not that morning. So we'll have to figure it out, but it's okay. Alright, we're going to change her outfit to her every day, and then she needs to eat, she needs to social, she needs to go to the bathroom. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and feed her in the high chair, and then we'll empty this, and then we'll get her something for breakfast. Have a quick meal. We don't have any plasma fruit. Good to know. Okay, so what is her income going to be? She works 6 hours at $13 an hour. So let's just see what that would be. 6 times 13. So she would make 78 an hour, like 78 a day. So we're going to go ahead and configure hers as well. Actually, we'll do 80 and we'll do 40 as her direct deposit because she's not making that much. So we'll do 40 for her direct deposit, and that means 38 would go to the household funds. It's not really that much, honestly. She doesn't bring home much in a day, but it's okay. Okay, so this is for this serving thing. Fiona can get up and make her own breakfast or whatever else she needs. Let's go ahead and have her take care of her needs. And then I'm going to have her... She likes autumn salad, so you know what? She probably would eat it for breakfast in the mornings. She is 123 days from being an elder. That is a lot of days. That's a lot of days. And she is 127. So they're literally, what, 4 days apart? River's at school. She's only got like another 4 days pretty much before she ages. And then Sandy ages today. So we do need to get her a cake and all of that good stuff. She's really excited. Okay, so we're going to empty that. And then I'm going to have her go enter the dish. And then we'll have her get a plasma fruit while she's out. And she should be good. I think she can potty on her own. Can she not? Oh, cute. Okay. So we're going to feed her in the high chair. She's also a heartbreaker. Oh my goodness. So many heartbreakers in this town. Seriously. She's a tinkerer. She wants to master hands and logic. I don't think she's close on either. Wait. You didn't give her food, bro. Hold on. Can you give her baby food and then you can eat some leftover autumn salad? Because that would be nice to feed the baby, you know? Okay. Get on the honor roll to earn a cash reward. We can try, but I don't know if it's going to happen, honestly. I really don't. Okay, so she's headed out. She's going to go enter that dish that she made, which it was normal quality. It was strawberry pancakes. And honestly, that's probably not what she could have made the best, but it's alright. Okay, so Fiona is eaten and she is happy. Sandy is here and she is chilling. She's actually aging up, so we do need to grab a birthday cake for her. So when her mom goes to the grocery store for Plaza Food, she's also going to grab a cake for her daughter. I don't have the what is it called? Deliciously Indulgent Bakery or whatever it's called. I don't have that in my town right now. I plan to place one in and then edit it when I get to it. But right now, I don't have that in here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick her up. I don't know if she's potty trained, but I feel like she is. I just don't know, and I need her to have her in like the holding so I can see. No, she's not. So we're gonna potty train her real quick. Just because she really needs to go to the bathroom. Oh, and she's really close. So that's great. She's getting really thirsty. That's right. Fiona is having a party, or not Fiona. Jamie Jelena is having a party, and she's inviting Fiona. So we'll say we'll go. Okay, Sandy was potty trained now, so that's great. And now you can go ahead and you can just continue writing your book now that she's potty trained. River and Molly are about to be heading out for work here in a second. She should not call work. She should take a day off because her daughter's birthday is today and she needs to be there for it. So let's see. Continue writing. Yes. And now you need some fun. So let's just let you play with this. What did she just get? $50? Or 50 simoleons? Good. Okay, so she's going to the store real quick. We're going to buy a couple plasma fruit. Not a lot because they are very expensive. And, what else do we want to buy? Oh my gosh, I didn't realize these were in here now with the mod that I have. That's really cool. It kind of does make that other thing almost like silly. What? They're not normally 30 bucks. They must have changed the price of these. I think they're normally like $100. So I'm going to get 5 and we're going to get a birthday cake for our daughter. Buy those items. I mean, that's pretty pricey for 5 little things. Like, and a cake. Alright, cake is on the counter. All of these like little transactions that they get, I'm just going to let them go into the household funds. It's mainly just the like everyday I went to work price that I really care about. Otherwise, it's not really a big deal to me. Yes, you can go to the field trip to the theater, and yes, you should head off to work for your birthday. So I'm really hoping when she gets off, the 99 is going to be deposited. I've never really used the online banking in The Sims 3, but I want to try for this save especially. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's clear up some of this mess around the home, especially because she wants to throw a party. And we're going to do so, but let's do it now before it gets too late. because we're just going to invite a few friends. We're not going to do like a whole shebang. Just going to be a few friends, come over, hang out, celebrate the baby's birthday, and then move on. So we're going to do a birthday party, and let's do it for 5. Casual attire. Let's go ahead and we'll invite Jared and Dave Ramsey. I don't know why. Monica Morris can come. Claire, Madison, and I think that's really the only friends. Fiona's old friend. Okay, well, at least it's Fiona's friend. That's fine. And I'm not really thinking... We could invite some children over. So when she ages up, she has someone to play with. So we could do Arlo. And I think that might be all the kids we know. Just Arlo. All right. Okay, so it's coming. It's at 5. She wants to throw a great party, so hopefully it'll be great. Can't promise anything. We can put this up here. Let's turn it around, though, because that was backwards. Wasn't it? Isn't this backwards? Are you joking right now? There you go. Well, a little too hard for its own good. Okay. And then, can you also mop up this puddle? She's just writing a book. Fiona's like, I'm busy. I ain't got time for this party. Literally. Alright, go pay the bills while your friend makes you some more money. So I think the girls are just going to get bunk beds. We're going to get rid of the baby stuff. We'll probably sell the baby stuff or put it in the family inventory because right now we don't have any need for baby stuff. No one else is pregnant. No one else is expecting. And I don't have any Sims in a relationship in this home. So probably chances of another baby happening here are probably slimmer to none than they are for hire. I kind of wish that these girls would branch off and like become their own families, but it is what it is, you know? Okay, so Sandy is still working on this. Still smacking it around, trying to get the square in the circle. I don't really know what else to do. So Dave came. He's like the only person. I'm here for the party. Okay, so yeah. Oh, Jack Bunch is here. Can I like invite everyone in? I love her hair. She just pulled that off my lawn. Okay, so Jack Bunch, I think he is crashing my party because I don't remember putting him on the invitation list. So that's interesting. Also, she's starting to burn, so she should definitely come in. So someone brought some cupcakes, fitting, and someone brought some chili con carne. Perfect. Fiona, your butt is ringing. You should answer it. Okay. So this just helps the community also. If we throw parties when people want to, it just helps the community to get to know each other better. Because if you don't invite people to your party or whatever, or like you don't throw parties, no one is going to meet anyone. So that'll be interesting. But we're going to go ahead and blow out the candles for Sandy. And she just finished the peg box. That's awesome. She'll be a little bit higher in skills because of it. Madison, what the heck are you doing? She lost her friggin' mind. Okay. Someone else brought some more food. Or someone's eating food. Lisa's eating food. She's like, I'm starving. Gonna eat. Really though, Jared? You had to steal the attention from the baby? It's so sad. Okay. Take a break. Take a break. Take a break. Take a break. Too loud. Alright, turn that off too. Because we're trying to focus on the baby. Okay? trying to focus on the baby. Okay, seriously, bro? I turned it off for a reason. Alright, perfect. Whoops. Didn't mean to swing my camera around and make everyone sick to their stomach. Okay, so she should be aging. Really, Lisa? Really, though? Guess I'm gonna have to lock my doors. I don't know how to be respectful in this place. Aw, there's Claire. How sweet. She's aging up. Who is throwing a ball with Arlo? During her modest early development, you will not be allowed to choose a trait for her, and she's developed the savvy sculptor trait. That's interesting. Let's check her out. Cross-eyed as can be. And what do we think? Oh. Oh. She's moving. On the move. Girl, I didn't even get a look at you. She's cute though, right? I think she's cute. So I will have to give her a little makeover because she's supposed to be wearing red. It's her favorite color. Or technically blue. We could change her favorite color to blue because she's wearing blue as her top. Which I feel like when you age, obviously some people's favorites change as they're aging. So that's the thing. I'm not having her do any work today because she was technically supposed to be here for the kids' party, but she went to someone else's house for the party. So, you want to bring food to a sim. Well, who was the person that she liked? Was it Jared? No, it wasn't Jared. Oh, she doesn't really have a like for anyone. So, bring a serving to Jared. Okay, and then she's tired, but she needs a little bit of fun. So we'll tell her to do her homework. And then she also is going to need a tablet. But I'm going to have her mom give it to her as a birthday present, I think. Because I just think that will be the nice thing to do, you know? She wants to order pizza. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's just have her mom buy her a tablet for her birthday. I feel like everyone should get a birthday present on their birthday from their parent. So let's go ahead and where did she go? Oh, there she is. Let's go ahead and give gift. Okay. And we'll do the multi-tab for her. I'm pretty sure they're pretty good friends, so she should accept. Oh, they're best friends. There you go. This is to do your homework on. You're welcome. Perfect. Okay. I mean, she could go ahead and order some pizza. It's a special occasion, right? So, where's services? Services. Call for services. Aw, Lisa was like worrying. Poor kid. And worrying about how broke her family is and her parents just keep having more babies. Pretty much. Okay. Pizza delivery. And we'll go ahead and put away these leftovers. Take a break. You're too loud. Sorry, Claire. We love you, but not when you're doing that. She also wants to talk to Dave. Maybe she has like a thing for him. We'll have to see. She could do a charming introduction, and I think she should. Oh, he's leaving. We could just read his mind. Horrible. Where did Dave go? There he is. If I click on him down here, you could chat with him, I guess. She didn't even get to meet the little boy. Aww, shucks. I really wanted her to do that. Okay, we need to put away these leftovers. Claire is getting down with her bad self. Oh my gosh, that is too loud. Why did she say that? How are we making her party horrible? What? How? She didn't even do anything. That's a horrible person move right there. Horrible person. Horrible, horrible person. Okay, we need a bunk bed. I'm gonna do one of these. Shucks. Okay, it needs to move. I think there is okay. And then I'm gonna put her on the bottom. Yeah, I think so. And then the other little girl likes red, so we'll change the top bunk accordingly. If this changes. This isn't even... It's not even green. She likes green. We should do... Oh, whoops. Wrong bed. That's cute. We should do a cactus bed. And then do this as green. And then just make it like normal green, not extreme green. Does that look okay? Yeah, that looks good. Okay, and then she likes red. So let's go see what we can find for red. Maybe an abstract, maybe. Geometric? I don't think so. I think more along the lines of like fabrics. We could do that. That's pretty cool. What is the one that I was just... Oh, I bet you it was themed, right? Yeah. And she likes red. Is that red? I mean, it kind of looks red, doesn't it? Okay, well, we're gonna go with that. I'm gonna sell this bed because we don't need it. And... Whoa, we have a food chopper. Who knew? I'm just gonna throw the baby items in here because I don't think we really need them. But I'll keep them for a little bit. Oh, she can use this still. I'll keep them for a little bit just so that they have the option of like if they ended up getting pregnant with somebody, you know, as a whoopsie kind of thing, like Jared and her, then they would have the option of doing that, like of having another kid and having space for it and stuff. Okay, we're turning off all this music. It's way too loud. She has a few things she needs to do. I don't think she has any homework. I will do her makeover, but I'm gonna let her go to bed tonight. Skinny dip and... Oh my goodness. She needs to quickly come over here, friendly, and chat. Oh my goodness. She wants to get married. I'm so excited for her. Please tell me that's still there. Oh, it's still there. It says she wants to talk to her. She's talking to her. I'm gonna speed up a little bit. There we go. Locking it. Oh my goodness. Who is Molly gonna marry? She doesn't really have anybody she seemed interested in, but she got that wish after she talked to Dave Ramsey. That is insane to think about. Our pizza's literally outside in the pouring rain. This person is so disrespectful. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and... Does she need a slice of something? She does. Okay, grab a slice and then you can put away the leftovers. I'm really happy for Molly. I think that's really cool that she wants that. I'm going to have to keep that in the back of my mind. Like, who am I going to get Molly with? Because whoever she gets with, she'll probably have kids with. Like, think about that. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to think. This is a really exciting time. Scandalous. Oh my gosh. We have like an hour left with these guys. I'm so excited that Sandy aged up. She now is a little girl. She had only 10 days before she was a teenager, so not much time at all. We'll only see her as a kid like 3 times. Oh, that's so sad. 4th time, she'll be becoming that teenager, and then River will be aging up eventually in a few days. Oh, that's so sad. All of the kids in this household are going to be aged up and moving out. Like, and then they're going to have nobody. It's just going to be the 2 of them unless Molly moves out. Oh no, that would be horrible. That's not even she's not even a psychic. Stop it. That's weird. It's a weird glitch that happens in this game, I swear. From one chef to another. Share cooking tips with Mara Broom. I don't even know who that is, bro, but share. Okay. Share. Share and then come back to bed. Who is Mara? Who is that? Oh, she knows her. He's a stranger. Stranger danger. We're probably not going to see her through the whole thing. Okay, so I've set her up to go to bed. Fiona, that is. But she's probably not going to make it to wherever this person is by the time we're, like, ready to go. Because she's literally got 13 minutes to finish her ride. Get to where she's got to be. Are you sharing? Better share fast. The alarm has been triggered. Okay, I'm just going to X out. That doesn't matter. I feel like Mara is paparazzi. 127. Sometimes it's delays. Yeah, see, now it's 126. Are they seriously standing here taking photos of Michael Bachelor? Just like chilling on the ground, doing his homework? Disrespectful. Okay. Oops. There we go. So she's done. Since the conversation between you and Mara was full of great tips and cooking secrets, it's a shame the local cooking channel wasn't recording it for broadcast. Headed home to prepare some delicious with your improved cooking abilities. I mean, how much improvement do we really have? I think we're already 7, so we didn't get much. But anyways, yeah, that's going to do it. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. In the description below is all my social media links, so definitely check those out. And I will talk to you guys in my very next one. Thanks very much for watching.